Hey, what is up, plant community? Uh, Today I'm going to do a care video on the plant. I know there's a lot of dead foliage. I have to clean it up. I'm going to wait to do that during spring, but I'm going to talk about the Cordyline Australis, the green variety, not the red variety. Sadly, I lost that guy. Down here, we call them Dracaenas, even though they're not really Dracaenas. We call them Dracaena spikes, even though, again, they're not really Dracaenas. Um, so, what to know for summer care? They can't take shade and they can take sun to partial shade. They do better whenever you have them taking more direct sun. I notice that the foliage it tends to get more stronger on them rather than if they're in shade, the part shade, or just receiving a limited amount of sun, like maybe 6 hours or something like that. When you get them and they're in a greenhouse or anything like that, you want to slowly acclimate them to taking more direct sun. Um, you can get them at your local Walmarts. You can get them anywhere. Um, they do good for the most part during the summertime, taking direct sun. They do tend to grow kind of fast, their root systems, anyways. So you always got to be ready to repot when it needs it the most. Um, let's see what other thing. I'm fertilizing in the summertime. Liquid fertilizer I do once every week, but or once every twice a week. I mainly do once every twice a week. I only do once a week for more of the heavy fertilizers. Well, not really heavy fertilizers, but like plants who need heavy fertilizations, like your coconut palms, things like that. But the Cordyline Australis really won't need anything like that. And I know I'm rumbling over my words and things like that. I'm sorry. We have bad storms, and I don't know when it's going to rain, so I'm just trying to do this quick video, give you guys something to watch, and it's already starting to rain. It's actually sprinkling on my screen. Anyways, back to the video. Back to the care. So yeah, you could use slow release fertilizer. They seem to be all right with it during the summertime. If you're using liquid fertilizer, I'd recommend just twice a week. Not like once every other week. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Um, Another thing. Sorry if it's windy. Just want to let you guys know. Sorry if it's windy and that's kind of blaring everything out. Another thing is finally when you get to winter care, I tend to lay off the fertilizer. I think it's kind of suffering a bit from that, but it'll be fine. They're tough plants, so there is some ways you can go with overwintering the Cordyline Australis. If you have them in the ground, you can protect them through the winter. Um, I know as they tend to grow a trunk, the more stronger towards the cold they can survive. But when you get them and they're small or they're like this, they're not quite that hardy to the cold. Now, with that being said, the ones in the ground I have seen take quite a bit of cold. I have seen them take snow and frost like a champ and be just fine here, especially in the zone 6 in Indiana. Now, when the temperatures really start to plummet because our weather is bipolar, that's when you'll really start to see damages on them. Especially for guys in pots, you want to bring those in. Now, if you're overwintering them inside, you want to make sure you have them by a bright window, receiving direct sunlight. And whenever it's warm out, what I do is I tend to bring them outside. That seems to really help them out a lot, to be honest. Honestly, I don't think I would have that guy still here if I did do that, because I lost my red Cordyline. I was kind of doing a test between them both. Um, so yeah, that's really about it. Of course, watch out for your common pests like thrips, spider mites, mealybugs, anything like that. You can use insecticidal soaps or whatever your means is to get rid of them. I know for people in certain locations, they might not be able to get neem oil or things like that. So, a very simple plant, very easy plant. Like I said, they do root quickly in pots. So, especially when you have them in black pots and the pot tends to stay warm. Again, you can plant them in the ground, but if you're in a zone 6 like me, even a zone 9, I've had a friend that I watch. He actually got some damages on his quarter lines, but I've noticed that long as they have the trunk, they'll just bounce back. Like if you have the trunk, they're guaranteed just to keep going. They'll just back bud from somewhere else and they'll just go on from there. Um, yeah, otherwise than that, that's really about all I have for this guy right here. Um, very simple, very easy. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer. Go ahead and give me a like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and it helps the channel out. So, alright, that's really about it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you.